Hi everyone, we are doing the Leo zodiac sign reading for love for now until Valentine's Day. So before I started the reading, I heard car wrecks. So I don't know what's going on with you guys. It's love lives, but there are some people, and that's like heavy to start off right away. There are some people that want to take you and just like live like their final days with you, but make them quicker. And they're younger people, so it's like, be careful about who you guys are dating. They might look at you like some sort of a fairy tale or a imagination station and don't realize that life is real and that they have priorities other places. So that's the heaviness of it. Leos are like shine bright and move around quickly and are, the characters. And let's be careful to play into the stereotypes of what a Leo is and what they represent, and be careful also that you are not around those who are envious and jealous of that light, who may mask that light as love but really just kind of want to dim it and put it out because theirs never shines so bright. Okay, Leos? So excuse me, so let's get into the overall love air for Leos. Is it all so heavy and dramatic? No. It's a cute, you guys have a couple of different options. I'm seeing the archway, a flower archway in a garden. So you have some marriage and love proposals coming up. You have some not so nice people that can't take no for an answer, and some not so nice people that can't take no for an answer that you want. Make sure you stick to your guards though, and you stand your boundaries. Don't let anybody take advantage of you, and do not just go along with something to get along, because they're going to stick you in that. They are like, it's like I'm seeing a contract, and they are like putting out the stuff in contract and spirit. So it's like their petitions and their hopes and their dreams are all riding on you as this particular person. And I'm not sure if you're quite understanding of that, because I see like a vivacious, I wouldn't say flirtatious or coquettish, I would just say like a vivacious type, like, life of the party type, where you just kind of, but you're also kind of like sad by yourself sometimes. So, and you're more of the hostess, and I don't think people see you like that. I think people see you as the main person for a party. Okay, Leo, how many parties do you guys have that you actually have? It's like, okay, so I'm doing this thing. I just started the zodiac readings on YouTube. I do them on TikTok already. So over here, whenever you see your sign, I want you to get a notebook, because I want you to keep progress and keep track of how your life is going, match them with the readings, your goals, and things like that. So how many of you actually throw parties or have parties where you are the one that's supposed to be being celebrated? Now, on the side of that, how many of you go to parties and you jump in as the hostess, or somebody, volunteers you and you just don't mind? The thing about a lot of you guys' love life is that people will see you out at somebody else's party, and then whatever's going on, they like to hold you accountable. I'm feeling the air of people around you that do not take personal accountability well. And if they do, they like to project it on the lightest thing in the room, the most airiest thing, because you have a way of coming in and like taking the air and transmuting it to something so beautiful. And that is a havoc for people. They don't understand what to deal with that. And that's also a danger. So I want you guys, this is early in the video, I do protection spells. I want you to do protection over yourselves and over your love lives. Okay? I am costly. A consultation with me before any spell is $875. The protection spells, I believe, start around, I think the lowest they go is about $670 something, and that's a prosperity spell, and I can make sure that it's protection in there for you guys and you guys' love life. However, if you are into the occult and mysticism and things like that, you can read Psalms 91 in the Bible for your protection. Psalms 91, Psalms 35, and Psalms 1. Okay? Read that for your protection spells. Or you can contact me at 414-751-1868. My name is Sierra. My nickname is Me. Okay? So you guys have to do protection around your love lives. What else am I picking up? It's something about April. And it's like I heard of April's Fool. So it was like it was a joke that's supposed to be, and it's like backfiring on them. So there's a lot of friends that are in love with you too, of those that are spouses. And you be careful, because it's people that coming in that think that they're supposed to be like DVing you. And I don't want you guys to go for that. Don't let things silence you anymore, okay? Be careful out here. Do not get upset. Do not let anybody else upset you or hinder you about the gifts and the love and the who you are as a person overall. It's not fair. And those people are lazy. They're lazy and just downright trifling. It's like if they put more work into themselves, they'll still see you as the better. However, they wouldn't be so angry with it. They'll be happier to be standing next to somebody like you instead of wanting to making it docile and like, and I get the energy that you don't mind being submissive in your relationships. However, people take that to another level when they are not right themselves. So like I'm a relationship coach, right? And conversationalist, all that, counselor, stuff like that. I am an advocate for submissiveness. However, the person that you're being submissive to has to be healthy mentally. If they don't know, you have a lot of power as a Leo. They have their own individual power, and if when you're going into submission with them, you give them some of your power. Hold some of that back for yourself, so okay? Because even in submission, you have to remain. Your thoughts have to remain pure. You have to remain, like common sense, not to make it seem like, because I'm a Leo as well. So not to make it seem like, Leos are flighty. We can be. However, we're not stupid. And it's like a good time is a good time. However, when did it get to be a good time versus now you running and you're controlling everything, okay? So I do control spells, domination spells. However, I am a very powerful practitioner, so I don't play that stuff. It can get really different with me. So I'm telling you this from Leo to Leo. Do the protection work. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Stay on your beauty work. Follow me. I can show you how to do. I will take you on this journey and guide you and make sure that you stay well and you have the life that you always dreamed and wanted. Don't let anybody take that from you. Budget your money. Make sure, and I'm trying to tell you, you can have a really, really good time. Like Leos have a good thing about the whole year being their year. Your birthdays are in July and August. However, September is cool, fall is Halloween, then Thanksgiving. Like you guys keep it rolling, you keep it moving because you are mutable. You're not mutable, but you are movable. So you can go and flow in without becoming the room. You can flow in there and help out the room, but you don't become of the room. And then it's something about birth control too. So if you guys are dating, if you are not ready for children yet, make sure you are using the proper protection. And I'm getting the feeling of having that conversation with spouses and them not really caring what you're talking about, and or they may be throwing away or messing with your birth control. I feel like it's some big things coming up for Leo. I saw what is that? Excuse me, in the tarot. It's the Wheel of Fortune, and it's gold. It's the gold. It's gold. It's some really, really good things. It's like when you do the carrots, like when you spin the spinny wheel around to see how much you win, and then they give you like a gold one so you can win more of that. That's the energy for Leo. Do not let nobody take that from you with the mask of love on their face. Okay? Do I see true love? Do I see true love coming to you? Yes. Yes, I do. And it's like my hands made an opening, and it's like the true love has to seep through and you have to do work. Oh my gosh, like I will be so excited to work with you, some of you guys, because you have to break off some of them chains and let some people go and get them off of your energy field. It's like the greediness of it all, girls and guys. Guys go through this stuff too. Okay, so it's like you gotta break that off. It's like, girl, go somewhere. Guy, go somewhere. Or you could be a woman dealing with a woman. It's like, go have you have a uterus too. Go use it. Mine is not ready to be used right now. And you just have to just simply tell them that. What's wrong with your uterus? Or if you're dating a guy or a guy dating a guy, it's like, what's wrong with the surrogate? You can't afford a surrogate. We can't afford babies right now. Babies are costly. They start off, you got to do childcare, you got to do food, you got to do diapers, and you got to keep them up. They have to be intelligent. You're making them good citizen for society. You know, you want them to go to the best schools. That's around $200,000. You got to, know your budget, know where you are in life. Even a millionaire doesn't have to be ready for babies. A billionaire cannot have to be ready for babies. Do not cap your goals off because somebody else got capped off early in life. So I'm getting the feeling of more so Leo are ready for, not really ready for love. However, it's like, boom, boom, boom. It's like, go away, calm down. You're scaring me now because I'm trying to live my life and you're wanting to be a part of that, but you're ruining it. Don't ruin my life because somebody tampered with yours. Is this a get back or are you really in love with me? And it's like, some of them are really in love with you. And the other ones are in love with you too. They just have obsessive behavior that is incorrect and unpolite. Okay, nobody is deserving of your energy unless you are wanting to give them that. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that you have masculine women around that really want to be like with you really, really bad. And it's like, and this is for a woman. This is for women. And is it from some? No, this is for women. If you have masculine women around you that want to be around you really, really bad, evaluate why you want to be around them. If you want to be around them. Okay, some marriages that last for 30, 40 years start off where the person has a liking but not strong enough to really connect and be with them. And one thing about Leos that I love is that we and you guys can fall in love with yourselves. And that is such a beautiful thing. It's like you have such a beautiful spirit. Don't let nobody take that from you. And I'm not playing. I get upset, girl. Oh, I'm ready to cry. So it's like, oh, wait. So it's like, yeah, girl. So don't let nobody take that from you. So, okay, so let's go back to, we was talking about the love reading from now until February. Will you be going into contact with somebody that you love in the traditional sense? Yes. You will have contact with somebody that you love. Excuse me. Are you ready for this contact? Yes. What work can you do to prepare? Take care of you. We are summer babies. So it's like as soon as January hit, December be a little cloudy, but as soon as January hit, it's like summertime. And it's like your mind is like focused on that and you go to the gym if you want to go to the gym. Drink your water. You can mix your frappes with your water. You know, don't go on such a strenuous diet that you depress you. And do not let the heaviness of the world get to you. I see a sunflower. Because there's some heavy stuff going on in the world. And because a lot of you guys are empathetic, it comes to you and it'll radiate off of you, but you do not have to own it and you do not have to sit in it. I do beauty spells too, girl. I'm trying to see if I can tell you one cute beauty spell for you guys. Let's see. Okay, so now I have to wait for that. I'm going to do a beauty spell ritual beauty video because I want to tell you some stuff that won't backfire on you much because spells do kick back. And if you don't want your spells to kick back, you can hire me and the kickback I will place someplace else. So that wouldn't hurt you. However, when you do beauty spells on your own, even at certain levels of practitioners, they will kick back on you. Okay? And the heaviness of where you guys are in your love life, you do not want to kick back that beauty spell into an obsessive stalker because you already have so many. You don't want to take that stalker from being obsessive to that stalker climbing through your window. Because they're already sitting outside your house and watching your routines. So you have to be careful with this love department stuff. Even children. I'm seeing people sending children into you to like feel you out, you know, to see like, okay, is she dating? And they're trying to give you the auntie role and things of that nature. It's like, I see grandmothers, it's like it's families that are really trying to send people in there to really fill you out. And that's just like, hire me, girl, because that's dangerous. They will go back to where they came from. What I do, I'll go to somebody in the spirit and go face to face with them. What do you want? Okay? You mess around, start getting postcards with cash in it, or however, go mailing stuff like that. But that whole dangerous thing, it's like, go sit down. You ain't never been put on timeout correctly. I'll place you there. And if she move on, I move on, I'll forget you over there. So yeah, girl. Okay. So what else? Okay, so let's see. Happiness. Is it happiness? Yes. Okay, so the 4 of Wands. So you guys will have a happy home. Do not confuse the 4 of Wands. Always have it to be a marriage card. I feel like you guys are working on the happiness in your home overall. And some of you do not have children. You do not have children. So you're working on the happiness in your home overall, which is a very great thing. And it's like, so I'm picking up that some of you have been in a domestic situation before. And it didn't really shape you. I'm getting the feeling of experience. Like a lot of people just experience you. You've lived on, you're living on earth, you're living, however, people are experiencing you, and it's not the same as it is with other people that they're around. So it's like it might be, oh, she's like crazy, or she does all, and it's just like, no, I'm not crazy, there's nothing wrong. It's just, I don't have much time with all of you guys. I still have direction. I still have things I want to go towards. I'm picking up on business. Some of you are going to business school, so congratulations on that. Some of you will be counselors. I'm hearing teachers. So it's like, that's a beautiful thing. 1723. Some of you are, getting ready to go off and graduate high school, or you may have a teenager, or you may be in your early 30s. And so it's like, I'm seeing 33 and 37. So, it's a lot of good things coming for you all. Okay, so there's an age gap in the dating. How are you guys about dating older? You're okay with that? What about you do not date younger? Okay. Some of you, I'd say, okay, so my rule of thumb is I have dated older. Okay, and the reason why I say my rule of thumb now is because of my experience. The wise don't have to learn through their own trauma. They can learn from somebody else's. So my suggestions, if you're in this situation, 2 to 3 years frontwards, backwards. Don't do 10 years behind you, and don't do 10 years in front of you, if you can. However, if you already got that person, you go off with that. And if you want love spells, and if you want love conversations, I'm here for you, girls and guys. Okay? If you are new in dating, 2 to 3 years frontwards and backwards, especially for a Leo, because your age is ageless. Like, you can be 70 years old and still be 30 or 29 or something like that, Whereas the other people, let's say like a Taurus or Aries, where there's other people, when they're 70 years old, they're like 90. And so they're already, with the newspaper and want to sit down on a recliner, and you're in front of them like, where's my pole? I gotta go. Like, I don't know about you girls, but I love dancing. I love moving around. Like I love to move. Like I get excited, And it's like, that's how you guys can be all the way up until the end. And so the 2 to 3 years, it makes it so where that whoever you're dating, that they don't have to, it's not like a stifleness of, when I'm picking up on this energy, they love you, girl. It's somebody that's really like in your energy. And it's like they're really like trying. Is it a trauma bond? No. Is it an emotional connection? Yes. Can that connection work? Yes. Okay, because I also do spirit relationship, spirit marriage. So this person for you will be a living. Okay. Okay, because it's picking up something about, I'm not sure if the person that's really wanting to connect with you guys, contact me for your own personal. That's why we can go from there. However, I'm not sure if the person that want to connect with you guys has some troubles in the past and death was on the horizon for them or was on the horizon for them. Okay. Okay, because I'm seeing the Reaper and he or she's standing there and it's like, yeah. Yeah. So okay, so I'm getting, it's a candle work you guys can do for this. I would say do candle work. Oh, we girls. Okay, get is that what you got? A tea light? Because I'm seeing a blue taper candle as well. Okay. You can use, if you get a blue taper candle, make sure you have a orange or a yellow one for backup. Okay? Light the blue taper candle, and say, I welcome in peace into my life in a harmonious fashion that can and will lead to marriage. If when you're lighting this candle, you feel heaviness and sadness, because a taper candle may last for a couple hours, take the yellow one, light it, and say, happiness, happiness, happiness abound. Happiness, happiness, happiness abound. Happiness, happiness, happiness abound. Happiness, happiness, happiness abound. Okay? And so what that does, it takes off the fact, because what you're doing is you're calling in peace into your home, into your life, and you're welcoming in that spirit that's coming in for marriage. They can be probably a little, maybe all over the place. And their feelings can have depression attached to it. Because you are empathetic, you do not want that to sit and linger with you in your home. So I'm going to have you do this, fireproof it. Also do it next to, make sure it's in a room where you can open a window. So when that yellow one come in, and then happiness abound, when you're ready to walk away, do your hand in like a curving motion, like curves or like the smoke or something, and say sweetness, happiness, and bring me in sweetness, and say, sweetness, calm down. I need you to calm down. You can't come in with scary energy. I get defensive every way, every how. So sweetness, calm down. And it'll back off their family. I'm seeing a grandmother energy. And it's just like, yeah, somebody gotta get her. And it's just like, who? And the grandmother is coming on you guys' side, because she wants this union. She's in the afterlife. Okay? So I'm gonna teach classes about connecting to your spouse's ancestors, because sometimes you really just have to go above them. With this level of work, though, you have to make sure you're doing okay to them, because you don't want this to backfire and then they snap out. It can get really heavy. Okay? This is considered dark working. I wouldn't really consider any candle magic light working, because light work, you're already manipulating. Magic in general is not a light work. You're manipulating a situation. Okay? So, the blue taper candle, you're welcoming peace in for marriage. That's gonna go towards marriage. If when the depression kicks in, or if you feel it, like that yellow one, happiness abound. Tell them sweetness, calm down. Let it burn out. Journal how you feeling. Eat a peppermint. Okay? Peppermint have a minty, fresh taste, but it's a sternness to it. You know when it's in your food. You know when peppermint is around. You don't have to be the loudest one in the room. You walk in the room, people know you're there. And you have to get into your, you know, big girl, big guy panties and say, or big guy underwear, excuse me, not panties. How you can wear panties if you guy. That's not my business, girl. Anyway, you have to get into it. Be like, I know I'm this. However, this energy is not gonna work out for me, girl. We're gonna be over here rolling through the mountains. So, or you're gonna be over there. I don't play that. So yeah, so do that. So, because it started off about the love reading until February. So, will Valentine's Day be a good day for you guys? Yes. You will enjoy your Valentine's Day. That is amazing. Will you be with a date? Yes. If you are not, that is by choice, because I'm seeing a book and I'm seeing some of you guys are really just kind of tired because you have been scorned, and not on your part. It's people, you let people in and they just kind of want to take advantage of the fact, it's like the hangman. They like kind of like take advantage of the fact that you can be cool in multiple places, and that's not a bad thing. It's like, who raised you guys? You can't go somewhere and sit still. It's like, it's not even my party. I'm just showing up because I'm, you know, they asked me and I thought these were my friends. I'm not, this isn't my scene. I be at home with a book, you know? Like, just tell people, like, I'm a good person. I'm good, girl. Like, I'm not, and you know what? And then also, before you go into really over explaining yourself, write it down somewhere. Carry a tiny notebook with you. And say in your tiny notebook and say, I was getting ready to explain myself, this, that. However, I don't have to even do that. I don't even know if I want to be friends with you all. I'm tired of that. You ain't got to say nothing out loud. You don't have to say nothing to them. It is what it is. And you go off and you live your life in the sunset, sunrise. It's something good about summertime, girl. I love outside, girl. And the sunrise and the sunset and the sunrise, it's like it comes so quickly. I have a thing. It's like if you're going out the night before, by 9 a.m., everything has to go back to where it was. So if you're not supposed to be behind my doors at 9 a.m., then you got to go back to where you was, and we can do it again at another sunset. So meet me at 7:30, you know, August the whatever, or July the whatever, but 7:30 p.m. But by 9 a.m., you got to go. It's an experience. You know, you got to pay for the lifetime. So yeah, girl, y'all have good times. Y'all have good times. Y'all go outside more. You know, I know it's cold and stuff like that some places. So just go outside, have a good time, and just really get to knowing what it is that you want. And don't let nobody else tell you what you want. Don't let nobody come in and upset you. Just do what you want and have a good time, girl. I'm hearing these kids, Leos, are going through the same things in school. So if you have a kid, and if he comes or she comes talking to you about it, just let them communicate that to you. And for that, I would just say, you know, touch their hand. You don't have to, I'm not going to do a candle spell right now because the kids stuff can get tricky, but just touch their hand and just say, you know, inside of you, just say, as you touch their hand, I need help in bringing him or her clarity. While they're talking, and they'd be like, Ma, what you doing? This be like, no, I'm just seeing how your hand feel, or you know, I just wanted to connect with you and talk, and just say, I need help in bringing him or her clarity and keeping my house at peace. Okay, so no more of the back and forth. Happy birthdays to the ones that's turning 28 this year, and 48 and 49. You guys, I hope you guys are looking good. And if not, girl, get on those. Even if you are, get on those beauty spells. They really, 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 really work. And a beauty spell can help if you have had cancer before, if you are going through something with your hair, because I heard alopecia. If you had stressors, those beauty spells can remove tumors out of your breast, or like, yeah, cysts and stuff too. They really work because the overall beauty of the Leo have been stressed by those that's been around him or her. So get on the beauty spells, get you guys this glow, and have a good time, Leos. I love you guys, and we will speak soon, okay? All right, love you. Bye-bye.